If you're playing Fortnite on a PC and you've been experiencing lots of frame drops in the new Fortnite season, then make sure you stick around till the end of the video, because in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can boost your FPS and reduce your input delay in Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 4. I'm going to be showcasing tips from Fortnite settings to registry and CPU tweaks. And if you do find this video helpful, make sure you like and subscribe, and please use code TRAZER in the Fortnite item shop. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so for the first thing you want to go ahead and do is you want to open your Epic Games launcher and you want to head over to library. Then you want to scroll down until you locate your Fortnite game. Once you locate your Fortnite game, you want to click on these three little dots right there on the right corner, and you want to click on options. Once you click on options, you're going to find a bunch of options that are either checked or unchecked. Now, if you're not using Save the World, make sure you uncheck Save the World, because it's going to save you 14 gigabytes. Okay, make sure that you have high resolution textures on off, because as the name stands, it's high resolution textures. And when you turn this option off, it will actually reduce your input delay and boost your FPS drastically. And DirectX 12 shaders. Now, if you do not need DirectX 12, make sure to turn this off. But if you're running on DirectX 12, which is not recommended, have this on, but for me I have this on off. Now, pre-download streamed assets is actually really important, and make sure you have this option on. Now, yes, it is 7.22 gigabytes, but when you have this option on, Fortnite will download all the cosmetics in the game rather than streaming it, so you're actually gonna get like an extra 15 FPS if you have this on, and it will also drastically improve your input delay and your ping, especially because it actually takes up lots of internet. And once that's done, you just want to go ahead and hit apply, and you want to launch Fortnite. Alright guys, so once you open Fortnite, you want to go ahead and head over to your in-game settings, and you want to go ahead and copy these exact settings for the best FPS and the lowest input delay possible. Alright guys, now for your window mode, you can either have it on windowed full screen or on full screen. It's not that big of an impact if you just go to windowed full screen. So for me, I prefer windowed full screen, but for me I prefer windowed full screen so I can tab out of Fortnite easier. Now, for your resolution, you want to make sure that you have stretched resolution. Now, if you do not know how to get stretched resolution, make sure you go check out my video. I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description, but make sure you're using any stretch resolution like 1720 by 1080 or 1550 by 1050. Make sure that you have VSync turned off, because as Fortnite states, it says disabling VSync can give higher frame rate and better input response, so make sure that you have this on off. It's terrible. Now, for your frame rate limit, make sure you set your frame rate limit to your refresh rate. So for me, I have 144 Hz monitor, so I'm gonna set my frame rate at 144 FPS. Now, for your rendering mode, make sure you use performance mode, obviously, for the best FPS and the lowest input delay possible. Alright, now for the graphics settings, it comes down to personal preference, but for me, I like it on 144 brightness and tritanope 7. Now, for your graphics quality, which is really important, you want to make sure that your 3D resolution is anywhere between 75 and 85% to get the lowest input delay possible, and it actually makes a huge difference. Now, for your view distance, it does not really impact your FPS or input delay a lot, so you can either have it on medium or far, it does not really matter. And make sure textures are on low and meshes are on low. Now, for your sound settings, you don't want to change anything. You just want to make sure that your sound quality is on low, because as Fortnite says, it sets the sound quality high, sounds better, but it may decrease performance. Now, for your game settings, which is the last thing we're going to be covering in the Fortnite settings, you want to go ahead and scroll all the way down until you find replays. Once you find replays, you want to make sure that everything that has to do with replays are turned off, because it's actually going to take lots of storage and it's going to give you lots of input delay, bad FPS. And you also want to make sure that anything that has to do with energy saving is turned off. Alright guys, so once you're done with that, I actually put out a new FPS Boost Pack, which is actually going to boost your FPS and drastically reduce your input delay. So it's called the Tracer Optimization Pack for Chapter 5. So this pack basically consists of Fortnite priority and Reddit tweaks. So you want to go ahead and open the Reddit tweaks file, and as you guys can see, there's files like maintain low latency mode, high priority, disable maintenance, disable power throttling, and much more. Alright, so what you want to go ahead and do is you want to select all of them, and then you want to right click and click on open. Now, once you hit open, you're gonna get so much error messages. Now, just if you get this Now if you get this error message, actually know that it's working, so you want to make sure to click yes and okay, yes. Once you click yes and okay on all of them, you basically applied low latency mode, maintain low latency, max FPS, mouse data queue, and much more. Alright guys, so once you're done with that step, we're going to be going over some Windows tweaks. So you want to head over to your search bar and search for settings. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to be searching is game mode. Now this setting is such a simple setting but has a huge impact on your PC and your FPS, so make sure that game mode is turned on. Now lots of people tell you to turn off game mode depending on your device, but make sure that you have this on if you're on Windows 11, and if you're on Windows 10, make sure you put this on off, because this simple setting will literally improve your FPS drastically. Next, you want to go to graphics, and then you want to change default graphics settings, and you want to make sure that hardware accelerated GPU scheduling is turned on, because as Windows themselves, they state that it reduces latency and improves performance. You just have to restart your PC for it to work. Alright guys, so for the last step of today's video, we're going to be applying something similar to potato graphics, but obviously it's not exactly potato graphics, it's a bit higher in quality. It's shown on the screen right now, and it will literally boost your FPS and reduce your input delay drastically. Lots of pros like Peterbot actually use this Nvidia Inspector profile, so you want to go ahead and download Nvidia Inspector from the link down below in the description, and then you want to head over to profiles and search for Fortnite. Alright, once you open Fortnite, we're not going to be doing anything manually right there, because as you guys can see, there's lots of stuff to do, and obviously doing it manually will take lots of time. So basically, I actually just made a profile, so all you have to do is just import the profile and apply. So, alright, so you're basically going to click on this small button right here, import user defined profiles, and you want to go ahead and download the profile down below from the description. So it's called glowgraphics.nip. You want to click on it, then click on open. Once that's done, it's going to say profiles successfully imported. You just want to click on OK, and you want to click on apply changes. Alright guys, so now I'm going to be giving a final tip, which is on Discord, and lots of people use Discord to talk on Fortnite while playing Fortnite, I mean. So basically what you want to go ahead and do is you want to head over to advanced right here, and you want to make sure that hardware acceleration is turned off on Discord, because as literally Discord states, it says turns on hardware acceleration, which uses your GPU to make Discord smoother. Turn this off if you're experiencing frame drops, so make sure that you have this option on off. And that is it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and please use code Chaser in the Fortnite item shop.